I'm going to show you the results of our perimeter field fencing project and show you what's next. A few weeks back, you guys saw us get started on this perimeter field fencing project, and I'm really pleased to report that it is finished. Well, at least the physical barrier part is finished. We still need to do the electrical part, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. This is a really big victory for us. This was one of our primary goals for 2017 in our pursuits of homesteading, was to get this perimeter fencing in, and we got it done. We have 10 acres and the property is pretty much subdivided right down the middle with a creek. So we decided to put up the perimeter fencing around the 5 acres that we're actually using and that our house is on. So in our last video, we had this stretch of fencing from way back there. You see that H-brace there? That was not there, but this whole line was done up to here. But now, as you can see, we have the front gate in, and this is the other side there. I'm really happy with the way this gate worked out. Originally, I was thinking I would have the gate in line with the rest of the fencing, which would put the gate going across right here. That would have required two 16-foot gates because the distance is about 32 feet. Not only would that have been a lot more expensive, it would have also been a little bit more difficult to manage and not as good looking. So you can see how this worked out. This is the fence line here, and it angles in and cuts up to where the driveway is only 16 feet wide for a 16-foot gate. This is our western border here. Jazzy is just on the other side of it, grazing there with some birds on her back. And it goes back to that corner there. You see that H-brace way down there. And then it cuts all the way across behind the house and goes on. The front gate area looks great. The western border looks great. Now I'm going to take you back to the southeast to show you what we did over here. Back in this area, our property gets kind of wonky. The driveway cuts down. If you can see that T-post to the left of those stacks of straw bales, that is our property border there. So though all this would look like our neighbor's property, it's actually not, it's ours. But our driveway here continues back to our other 5 acres back that way at a strange angle it cuts in at. So we put a double H-brace right here and then put a gate there. That gives us access to this portion of our property, and then continued the fence line on the inside of the driveway. And this is the southeast corner of the fenced in area, and we put another gate here. So way down the road in the future, when we start getting that back 5 cleared of bracken fern and we want to convert it to pasture, we can open this gate to move livestock out through here. The gate is going to close them off from going that way. So we'll just have some fencing on this side. The livestock can come out of here and funnel down the driveway to the other future pasture areas. Way out there. We are now on the northern border of the property. Let me show you how this one worked out. This fence is just a straight shot, no gates, no curves. Zoomed in here to the west, you can see that corner post. And then it continues on all the way down that way to the east, just barely missing some big trees. And here you can see my arch nemesis popping up, emerging from the earth beneath the bracken fern. And it is shooting up everywhere all along here. Earlier I mentioned that the physical barrier aspect of the fencing is complete, but I still need to do electrical to this. The plan is to run an electric line about 6 inches above the top of the field fencing here. That just gives me a little bit more vertical height with the fence and reduces the likelihood of someone trying to escape or an unwanted predator to come in. And then down low, I'm gonna have my 5-inch insulator offsets on the posts and run another electric wire along here to keep the animals from brushing up and pushing on the fence. Putting that electric line on the inside is really going to add a lot of longevity to the life of the fence. It will also enable me to run electrical cross fencing. The only thing I'll have to do in order to energize my cross fencing wherever I want to set it up is just attach one end of it to the electric strand on the perimeter fence anywhere on the property, and it's going to energize the entire cross fencing. Here are the items that I'm using to do this fencing project. This right here is a 5-inch offset insulator. This end screws into the wood posts. So it goes in like that, and then I can run the electric wire through there. This is a pin lock, so this will pop off and slide down in there and hold in the wire so it doesn't pop out. This is going to be mounted toward the bottom of the wooden posts. This right here is going to be mounted toward the top of the wood post. This is going to be the top strand, and this does not need an offset because it's going to be above the field fencing. Of course, I need screws to mount them to the posts. This right here is a T-post insulator. So this is going to snap to the top of the T-post, and then the wire is going to go run through that hole. And the pin will go in like that, and again, hold that wire in from popping out. This is a 5-inch offset insulator for T-post, so this will just pop onto the bottom of the T-post and the wire will just get routed through there. And this is the electric wire we're using. This is Premier One Supply's Intellirope. This is a 4.5 millimeter thickness, which is definitely thicker than the other stuff I've been using. This stuff here, it's 2 millimeters. This is going to last a lot. This is a lot stronger, going to have a lot more conductivity. This is better for perimeter fencing because this is going to be up for a long time. And this is various fencing hardware for the wood posts. This is going to screw into the wood posts in the corner areas. The cable can wrap around this spool and make a 90-degree turn. Little buddy's gonna demonstrate closing the main gate.
I always do that.
You do always do that. It's one of little buddy's job to open the gate in the morning and close it in the eve.
Sometimes I don't do it because sometimes it gets too dark for me to do it, and I can't do it because I'm afraid that I might not have a flashlight.
Little buddy and I got a lot of the insulators on for the fencing. We got probably about 1/5 of the way through the project.
Watch this.
It is time for me to get inside and start dinner so we can eat.
Yes.
I think tomorrow's supposed to rain all day, so I don't know how much we're gonna get done tomorrow. But we'll keep chipping away at it and keep you abreast of the progress.